Yo,
Noon's here.
is she?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm in stuff.
All right, now we're live everywhere. All right, so what's going on in real estate? What should you be doing? Should you be buying now? Should you be selling now? Should you be renting? Should you be looking for investment properties now? Is the market going to correct? What's correct mean? Is it correct now? Not really. It is very seller friendly right now. Interest rates are at 3%. That's driving demand. Demand is sky high. Demand for housing, I talk about all the time, is simply people. People are the demand for housing. And we make more people all the time. So the demand for housing is based on people's ability to afford it and pay for it and perform on a real estate transaction. Now, interest rates are really low. People, generally speaking, a lot of people, it's been what I've seen personally, a lot of people are able to qualify for a mortgage right now. It's not hard to qualify for a mortgage, but it's not that easy either. And I say that for a reason. It's not that easy is not meant to discourage you from applying for a mortgage right now. When I say it's not that easy to get a mortgage right now, what I mean is that it is not 2007. It's not 2008. Because the last real estate crash happened because people were getting mortgages based on stated income. Meaning, you go to your loan officer and you state with your mouth your income. They write that down and say, yep, okay, no problem. And they keep asking you questions. They never verified it. That's why the real estate market crashed in 2008 and 9, and that's why that all happened. It's not that easy to get a mortgage now means we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. It's just hard enough to get a mortgage, meaning you have to have a job. You have to have a credit score. I have lenders that can get you a mortgage if your credit score is above 500. 500. Now, can I get everyone who has a 500 credit score a mortgage? No. Can I get mostly anybody with a 580 credit score or above a mortgage? Pretty much. If you have a job and it's steady, we can work it out. Buying a home right now is a good idea because it's competitive, right? It's really competitive. Everybody's seeing me post these posts on Facebook. I sold 499 Peck Road for $75,000 over asking. I sold that house on Black Walnut, whatever number that was.
201.
201 Black Walnut for $30,000 over asking. I didn't forget that number.
It was on the market for 5 days.
5 days on the market. Desmond's got a good point.
Was like 4 days.
4 days on the market, way over asking. So why would you want to buy in this market? Well, for the same reason everybody else wants to buy. They want to buy because the money's really cheap right now. It makes sense.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Stay hydrated. Hydrate or die. They want to buy because the money is really cheap. Now, are you going to pay a little bit more for a house right now than you would have last year? Yeah, you are. Now ask me this. Hey, CJ, has there ever been a time in history where you're going to pay less for a house than the year before? Well, yeah, there has been times, but not really in Rochester. Not really. I mean, in 2008 and 9 was a different story, but I just told you why that happened, because people were getting mortgages they should have never gotten in the first place. That caused the supply of foreclosures to go way too high, and investors were getting picky about what they'd buy to create new housing. And they didn't have the capital to do it because everything else went to, well, whatever. I'm not a market analyst, but you get the point. It was a crazy year. With COVID and everything, that's not going to happen. Look at my market predictions now. Go to my business page. Go to L.O.R.E Realty Services. Go look at the live video I did in March of this year. And I predicted that the housing market would be stronger as a result of COVID. The day they closed the gyms, the day I was sitting there going, oh, crap, can't work out anymore. I did buy weights, but I was sitting there that day, and I said exactly what was going to happen because I know how this stuff works. I've been doing this a long time. I get it. I know how it works. and this is how it's going to go. Housing is going to continue upward until something happens to interest rates. Now, if they go to 4%, is that going to kill the real estate market? No. If they go to 5%, is it going to kill it? No. If they go to 6%, is it going to kill it? No. But if they go above 6%, you might be in trouble. Now, as the rates go up, if they go up, you're going to see the balance happen. Balance meaning sellers are here, buyers are here right now. If interest rates go up, it's going to even out a little bit. But they'd have to go up quite a bit because last year we were at over 4%. We were at 4.5%, and it was still hot as a pistol. So, yeah, I think that real estate is a safe bet moving forward. And I don't know. Some of my clients, they're taking this opportunity to rent for a year. So they'll sell their house because it's a great time to sell. So they're selling. They'll sell their house. They'll get a ton of money for it. They'll get people to fight over it when it's marketed the right way. But you have to buy in that market too. So in an effort to avoid buying in this kind of market, a very seller-friendly market, some people are choosing to rent for a year to take the pressure off finding the new house. I don't know, though. I mean, with rates as low as they are, you might be better off playing the game because it's hot for a reason. Supply is coming up too. That's the one thing that I will say today. That's helping. Supply going up. Sellers are starting to see that each other are doing really, really well. And, they talk and put the house on the market, put the house on the market. Now, what if a ton of people put their house on the market? What if we get a way supply spike? Is that going to change the market? No. So many people would have to list their house right now to keep up with this demand. It's insane. I'll seriously put up a screenshot of my email from the other day for Black Walnut. I had 17 offers in my hand. And over the course of a few days, I was able to escalate those offers to 30,000 over asking. Now, if there was 5 more houses for sale in Greece, like Black Walnut, I had 17 buyers that wanted that thing. So I think, there was 5 more. I still had multiple offers on all 5. Yeah, we're not gonna supply kill this market. We just don't have it. It's never gonna happen. Are you renting right now? Renting's not always the devil. It's not. If you're renting and you don't know where you're going to be for the next few years, don't buy. It's not the time. Mortgage. In Latin, the root word mortgage means death note because pessimists want you to believe that you'll never pay it off. The truth is, you pay an extra $50 or $100 on your mortgage, a 30-year mortgage becomes a 20-year mortgage real fast. But with that in mind, you still have to pay to sell a house. When you buy or sell a house, there's fees involved. And if you're looking at your life and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be here for 2 years or 3 years, rent. Now, a lot of people are doing that. And when you have a lot of people doing that, you know what happens to the price of rent when a lot of people start renting? Rent goes up. Rent goes up. Rents are high right now. Now, in our area, Rochester, or anywhere in the Finger Lakes that we service, Buffalo, Syracuse, you can still buy a house for $150,000 here. Your mortgage payment on a $150,000 house is going to be less than rent at any Apartment USA. And that can become your first investment property too. So you can buy the house, live in it for a while, and then you can rent it for more than your mortgage is every single time. Show me one case I'm wrong. You won't. Desmond, we getting any questions from the audience?
No. I wouldn't get the Facebook ones.
Yeah, I don't know how StreamYard does with that. I like to think I'd see it, but I don't know.
Your Facebook room?
Yeah, I'll open my Facebook. Let's see what we got.
On Instagram, we just got new option.
Nice. We got some love on it. Let's see. Got some Austin Cummings love. Austin Cummings is a good dude. I used to go to Midtown with Austin. Austin became out of nowhere. Like when I knew Austin, long time ago, it was before he was in real estate. He was doing some other stuff very successfully, but all of a sudden, this kid's a rock star. All of a sudden, he's got this soul team that Remax, and he's just nuts. The kid's doing it great. I think he's in Austin. Where are you? North Carolina, something like that. He's probably selling a house right now, which is probably what I should be doing. But that's what I got today, guys. If there are questions you have about real estate, the rudest thing a client has ever said to me was, CJ, hey, I didn't want to bother you, so I called blank. Don't say that. Just call me. Call me on the phone. I'm not too busy for you. I'm never too busy. Call me up. I might have to call you back in an hour, but I'll call you back. We'll talk. Out.